what happened with their engagement, or they were about to break up their engagement. She doesn't want to date him, or I don't understand. Because I wish they were more specific. It was confusing because both communicate like baby. Have you seen even those baby communicate better than Rachel and Tino? Have you seen the video of the twin? Da 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 da. That's why those baby communicate better than Tino and Rachel. Hello guys, welcome back to the final episode of the Bachelorette. Yeah, we are here to recap the last episode of this dramatic season. Okay, the final was kind of dramatic. Okay, I gave you that. Jesse Palmer, I gave you that. Let's do this. This was dramatic, funny, happiness. There was a lot of emotion, and mostly at the end I would say happiness, because like I'm just glad, I'm just happy. I will talk about it a little bit later. So in this season of The Bachelor, they show Jesse, and Jesse's like silent. He's not saying anything. No, the home was kind of silent for like maybe 5 seconds, and then they showed Jesse real life, and he addressed like the main topic. So we're gonna talk about the main issue about Eric, like ex-girlfriend text message. Maybe I didn't talk about that in the last episode because I wasn't aware of that. And also, he said we're gonna address like what happened with Rachel and Tino. I'm like, oh, Jesse, you're going too far. I didn't read. I was away for the spoil. I don't know what happened with Rachel and Tino. So we're gonna address that. I said, don't spoil it for me. He starting that first, and then we continue. He gave us like the big recap of whatever happened in final like night one. You know, the event thing with Rachel, and then the Gabby thing with Tino, and the fact that Rachel only have one guy left and Gabby also have one guy left, and the Gabby saying that she want to be with Gabby says she want to be with Eric.
I know with every bone in my body that Eric and I are supposed to be together.
Rachel, she want to be with Tino. Tino is the only one. And she can't wait to tell Tino that he is the only one. He's the only one left. She's very happy about that. And after they show that big got the show Rachel, she said she's gonna go and tell Tino that he's the only one. She went to see Tino, and firstly address about like they always talk about that because they didn't see each other. They talk about like the family hometown, what happened. They are happy about the time that they spent with the family. And then Rachel tells Tino, you are the only one.
You are the only one here.
I'm like, as soon as she tells Tino that he's the only one, I didn't see the big reaction for Tino. You know, the excitement, it came a little bit later. I'm like in his mind was like, oh, I can't believe I win this damn thing. I can't believe I did it. Yeah. I didn't see the excitement, and after he said he's on the top of the wall, I'm like, that's not a reaction of someone who's on the top of the wall. You scream, you make all those movements. I didn't see that from you, Tino. And Rachel and Gabby have the little one-on-one. They always do that, like the Bachelor talk about the one-on-one, and they're both happy. You see, I can't believe you're about to get engaged to a dream guy.
Right now. And literally about to engage to our dream guys. Literally dream.
Yeah, we saw like the trailer so many times. Rachel said Tino is the only one. Gabby said Eric is the only one. They are both happy about to get engaged. They're so happy about the journey, especially last season. They're so looking forward for this journey. And then I checked the watch. It's like 8:30 or 8:32, and they show Rachel wearing dress of the Bachelorette special, or all those Bachelorette speak that they usually do, and say all the good thing about how great of the guy he is, how she's truly in love with him, blah 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 blah. She wear her dress, she enter in the limo, and she go to the proposal area, you know. And then we have like Rachel and Tino talking for like, I check my watch, I check my watch, I check my watch. Why is she talking for 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What happened to the person that they hired to edit this portion? Why did the person go? They hired somebody to edit this person, the person didn't do his good job. I'm not saying that the speech is not good, but it's freaking too long. It's so long, and then Tino talking again. I'm like, I take my watch again. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, after they have done with the speech, had to leave it like he didn't want. Oh no, after he was kind of scared a little bit, and then he had the proposal. They had the most happy ending. We are engaged, they usually show that, and they ride the horse. They are leaving throughout the engagement part. We know that, we saw that so many times. Yeah, that's why they're done. And I wanted to work for today. My Ned bought pearl, even is wearing pearl, now I'm wearing pearl. Pearl is in right now. I see a lot of people wearing pearls this day. It's in fashion. Okay, let me go back to the subject. So Rachel got engaged to Tino after the show. Rachel in the live portion, and she doesn't look happy. Something didn't work out. And Jesse Palmer talked to Rachel and said, of course, you are watching what happened. It was really happy day, but nothing are not the same. And she said, yes, things are not the same. And she talked about like what happened after that day. The relationship was rough. They went to a rough part, blah blah blah, patati patata. And she said Chino cheated on her, and they have that difficulty, and yeah, the relationship was done. So she talked about like a lot of things, and now they show again. So because she have another conversation with Tino, the conversation that they usually show in the trailer a lot, like where she's talking with Tino, and Tino's like have his own notebook. Yeah, they showed that conversation. Rachel went to talk to, no, first of all, she went to talk to Gabby. She explained the situation to Gabby, and Gabby wasn't like happy about that. So Rachel said she can't believe this happened. He cheated on her. And Gabby said you should kick him in the butt or something like that. They flip it. And then said finally she went, no, I think now Tino came. Were in the house that Rachel was. I assume Gabby was gone already, or I don't know if it was the same day or a different day. So Chino come prepared with the notebook. I'm not kidding. Chino was carrying the notebook. I literally saw him. He was carrying like the notebook. He came ready with the receipt. I don't know what he's trying to do. Like whatever Rachel said, whatever conversation they have before, he came prepared. I don't know what he came prepared for, but he came with the whole notebook. They are talking about a lot of things. They don't give us a lot of detail. Like there was so many things that we wanted to learn about this conversation, but the main thing is that Chino cheated on Rachel. Later, when they talk live, later when he talked to Rachel, he explained that there was a girl that he met before going to the show, and he kissed her in the bar. I'm like, why are you going to the bar with a girl that you met before when you have a whole fiance after the show? So we were going through a difficult time, blah blah blah. He's talking about like the therapy, Rachel going to therapy. Rachel and Tina were talking, but they were not like communicating perfectly. So each of them was talking ba 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 ba. So there was no way to find a resolution. Also, Tino cheated on Rachel, and the way he also handled the situation, it wasn't so good. Like you should apologize and see whatever to done to move forward. Every time she talked to him, he get up and go somewhere to come with her, talk to the producer, blah blah blah. Maybe when he came, he thought, oh, we just gonna talk and this issue will be solved. So maybe that's what Tino thought. And I'm not saying, yeah, maybe that's what he thought, but they didn't really come to a conclusion. The communication between them is so freaking bad. It's like they are not compatible at all. That's why I say all along show, like when I saw Tino, I just knew that this guy came to win the show. That's about it. Whatever personality that he displayed during this conversation, I'm like, Rachel, find someone like Evan. Date someone like Evan. Someone who understands you, someone who regards you. Don't date. Tino is such a baby. And the reason I'm talking about the personality, I'm not saying Rachel is right. I criticize Rachel like the whole freaking time during the show. And I say stuff about her being wanting to be engaged. I'm still stand by what I say about Rachel. And the reason I say Tino and Rachel, they are not compatible. The communication is so bad. And his personality kept changing when he talked to her. One moment he's like very cold. He go outside.
Please, for the love of God, if you respect me at all, please just tell the truth. Yes, there
I
was.
need to step out. I'm sorry.
Say, what are you doing outside? Let's go back inside. Let's go back inside. Then
Talked about we can't wait for after the final rose and moving to LA and being together. Tino, like.
next moment he's crying for her. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize for it. The next moment I say, I will do everything to make up to you. I will make up for you for the rest of my life.
I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you. Rich, you're the only one I want.
That's what he said. And the next moment, God, when Rachel said she's done, because they were not even coming to like a understanding about this conversation that we don't understand. Him having a whole notebook about stuff Rachel say about not her, no, she doesn't want to wear a ring. And after the finals, because there are so many issues about them, starting to date again. I don't know what happened with their engagement, or they were about to break up their engagement. She doesn't want to date him, or I don't understand. Because I wish they were more specific. It was confusing because both communicate like baby. Have you seen even those baby communicate better than Rachel and Tino? Have you seen the video of the twin? I swear those baby communicate better than Tino and Rachel. Like A, B, C, D, F. It's like Rachel was talking French, Tino was talking English. I don't know. They couldn't understand each other. There's a cheating part. There's other problem in relationship. It's so messy. They're just like not compatible. They should stay away from each other. I don't know what they're doing there. Tino has so much going up to do. He was such a good actor during the show. I know Great for Katie season was blamed as an actor. I would say the real actor is Tino. He acted as a perfect contestant who will win the finals and get a proposal. He did his job. He did a good job. Now I start to see true Tino personality. The one that we didn't see, the one that Ethan saw that we were not able to see, like him crying and complaining. That's Tino. That's the real Tino over there. I'm telling you guys, what did I do? But I think that's Tino personality. Crying, getting frustrated, running away when you're talking to your fiance, apologizing. Next moment, I will make your daughter happy forever, like he told Tony. He told Rachel, I will be with you forever. And next moment, I hope you find someone who treats you well. I'm like,
You deserve somebody amazing. Who doesn't do this? That could have been me, and I let you down.
he doesn't even believe that. I was so confused. I think Tino is the baby bad bitch. It's that crying baby. Yeah, Tino have some growing up to do. We all learn. They should also have grown up to do. They are not meant for each other. I don't think any of them are ready for a proposal. Any of them are ready to be engaged. They should go and date. Live your best life. You're 26, like I said in the last video. Live your best life. before you get one down with somebody, with the right person. Like hopefully that person is someone like Evan, and maybe Evan. Let's keep recapping this show. Let's keep recapping. Maybe we'll have surprise at the end. So after that conversation, we'll go nowhere. Some of the alumni gave advice to Rachel. Becca was there. Michelle was there. And I remember Caitlin gave advice. Caitlin said to Rachel, people come to your life for a season, for a reason, and for a lifetime. Like right now, you're in that season, and there's a reason for it, and you probably met someone for a lifetime. So, good advice from Caitlin.
Yeah, and we are here to support you, and we love you, and we're all here for you no matter what. Oh yeah.
Rachel was very glad. She said thank you. After that conversation second, I got absolutely nowhere about all the ring. They wanted to spill some tea. I said, give us the tea, give us that tea. Give us that tea. Rachel said, do you want me to talk about that right now?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, please, I'm sorry. Please finish up.
This is exactly the conversation that we had on that couch.
Do you want to talk about that right now? Because you know when usually people come and after the live show, it's a resolution, it's understanding, it's like we are letting go of the past, we're moving forward, we are not together anymore, or we are together. You know, that resolution, thank you for the journey, blah blah blah. Rachel and Tina was like pop, 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 still back and forth, going absolutely nowhere. And when we got it was Angie, we have who? My baby Evan coming to save. I was so happy.
I want to just come by and say that like this is tough, and you know you don't really deserve any of this, anything that's happened between any of us. And I was just wondering if you wanted to maybe get out here and just.
Even appears so Rachel cannot talk to him. He literally took her. Rachel he went with Rachel. I'm like, yes, Evan. That's what I needed. This show, that's my favorite moment of the whole damn 3-hour episode. And we still have a lot to talk about. I'm telling you, I love that moment. Tino was so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry for Tino. Even Jesse Palmer said, what's going on? Even he said he took Rachel away, and for the rest of the show, they just show even hugging Rachel. We are not saying that something gonna happen, even if it's just for today and that moment. It was a special moment on TV to remember. I'm like, even is such a keeper. Hopefully, Rachel consider, give a try to that relationship, go and date. If you have a future together, take your time and build that relationship. Just like Evan said, let's go. This is the end of the show. I have no effing idea what's going to happen. Maybe it's just one moment. Maybe it's for a long, it's going to be something that we go farther than this. Maybe they're going to date after the show. We have no idea, but I just want to say it was a beautiful moment. And Tino was so embarrassed because he was left on that hot seat with Jesse Palmer. And thank God the break saved him. Thank God they went to the break. And after when they come back, I had time to have a hot seat, and everybody was still so happy about even taking the show away. This never happened, by the way. You never saw like the Bachelor and somebody else, the runner up, come and steal the Bachelorette.
It's just you and me now. You're the last woman standing.
And go with. We have something similar with Anna Brown and Tyler, but we all know what happened. We all know that drama. If you want me to say it, I'm talking about Hannah Brown and her winner with Jay. They didn't finish together because Jay have a girlfriend when he went on the show and the whole freaking time. And then at the end of the show, Rachel talked to Tyler, asked Tyler for a drink. They have that drink, but the relationship didn't go further because Tyler started dating the Gigi, and you know what happened? He just dating model after model. He's like so popular right now. And I really want the result to be different this season. I want to see Rachel and Evan together. Even if they don't end up together, I want Rachel in the future to consider dating somebody who has similar characteristics as Evan. someone Latino with her personality, with Tino personality, it's gonna clash. It's not good. She needs someone calmer, like Evan, someone like when she talk and she get overwhelmed, someone who can calm her down. So that's what I want for her. Okay, we talk about Rachel a lot. Let's move on to Gabby and Gabby journey to find love. Gabby journey was with Eric. Like the last time we talked about that, Gabby was like, figure is Eric gonna propose to me? I'm like, she said she wanna be with Eric forever. He's gonna propose. She wasn't sure. Like even when she have a child relationship, she wasn't sure whether or not Eric is gonna propose. So she's still trying to figure that out. And then we have Gabby getting ready for the proposal. She dressed up. She go to that proposal place. I don't know if it's the same place that they use for the bachelorette. I have no idea. I don't remember. So and then she have a speech. Eric also have a speech, and when they are like, Eric he was so happy, they start dancing a little bit, she kissed him, they kiss each other. I'm like, oh God, I feel so in love. They're so all over each other, even without the proposal, they're always so happy. It's like, I want this type of love. I want this type of love. I want like when you see your person, you're just happy. It's not like protocol, it's not like you know, they're just so comfortable around each other. When I see them together, it makes me happy. So I'm happy for them. So they talking and they're all over each other. We having proposal. Not the long monologue when I was checking my time, my clock all the time. It's that proposal over with Rachel and Tino. This one was short, well composed. It didn't last too long. Good music vibe. Upbeat, and Gabby talked first. How she met Eric.
You loved me before I knew how to love me. I thought that you were too good to be true. You are too good, but you're also true.
After Eric talk also,
But I had met my soulmate. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
he was just happy, and Eric got that one he proposed to her. They look so happy. So it's finished, and when they called Eric to the hot seat, he was still so happy. Like they kiss. And Jesse said, this is ABC family, careful. We have to keep it PG-13.
Family TV. This is owned by Disney.
You know, he was just joking. I'm like, oh my God, they're still all over each other. We know behind the scene there have been so many issues related to Eric about like the blackface or the blackface, and also another issue about the text message with his girlfriend about the fact that he left the show. When he left the show, so about the fact that his girlfriend broke up with him because he decided to come to the show. The relationship that he have like for 2 months ended. So she said, you just expect me to wait for you when you're going to the show to find love. And so that relationship ended. He said he wants something with his career. He's kind of lost. He doesn't know what to do. He told her that the show is fake and all those things, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people compare his situation to the Jet situation. I'm not defending Eric by any means. Jed's situation is kind of different. Jed went to the show with a whole full girlfriend. There was no breakup. He came to find his music career, whatever career. Okay, Eric come to the show by thinking about the opportunity. And everything that he did is wrong. You don't break up with someone or just leave the show or leave to just go to the show for like an opportunity. And also, I really think that he did fall in love with Gabby. And maybe initially when he came, it was about for like about the opportunity, but he didn't know. Like Eric explained that there was a girl he was dating. He didn't see a future with her. Maybe that's why he used to show us an excuse to come. And he said he wasn't even sure that he was gonna make 9-1. So they were talking about like the fact that he considered like that the show is fake and everything. He explained that I only watched the show like one episode of the show before I come here, and he apologized for it.
But I've learned a lot from it, and I want to own that 100%. And I do not have any hard feelings for this girl. It's a mistake that I made on my part, 100%.
Well, she also released some text messages.
He apologized to that girl that his behavior wasn't good. Even Rachel said even Gabby said he done some stuff that's not okay.
And I do believe what he says, so not saying that you were right in your actions. I mean, you're kind of an asshole to her.
But she still loved him. She forgave him for it.
Make it work.
So I want to be clear. You're forgiving this guy.
I guess.
It takes time.
And the way Eric was talking, it wasn't like he was explaining well. And also, I also feel because this is like the happy ending that the couple got out of the two bachelors. They didn't want to like push Eric too much. But he apologized for it. What people really wanted to see, it was Eric addressing the blackface thing. We really thought they weren't going to address that, but I think the show chose not to address the blackface thing. I don't know why. I don't know if they didn't want to change the mood of the happy couple. They didn't want to address that blackface issue. And since Eric painted his face black when he was like in high school, it wasn't okay for like his school to even let him publish, for those people to publish that in the yearbook. It wasn't okay to even do blackface. He apologized for it, but a lot of people are looking for Eric. They want him to be an example, to do something. We expect more. Like the Vibe Postcard, they say it would be better if you make like a video just like Rachel Coconut when she went to like the plantation party. She apologized with the video. So a lot of people are kind of disappointed because it just feel like the thing that he hold, right? Yeah, I don't know why they chose not to address that, but I think it was a conscious like decision not to address the blackface thing. And hopefully, even if they show the address, hopefully Eric and Gabby, I'm so freaking happy for them. Hopefully after the show, when they do some interview or at the moment, he can still make an apology about that. He can still make a video. I will support Gabby in her season of Dance with the Star, and I really want to see Eric there. But we want to see some action. Hopefully everything that he say, actually I'm like, everything that he say about the show be fake. I just want to see that connection with Gabby, because I believe it's a real connection. I believe he want to be with Gabby. I'm gonna see that. Please don't prove us wrong in 6 months and break up. I don't want that. I really want to see people getting engaged and lasting, because every single relationship, every bachelor that get engaged, the last 2 years got broken up. No pressure, Gabby. No pressure. You can handle that. You are literally the person who have to save this. You can handle it. You're a queen.
Just stay true to who you are, and you have your family, you have your friends, and you definitely have 3 old washed up bachelorettes in your corner. We're going exactly, but
I can't wait to watch him Dance with the Star. Okay, let's move on with like the new segment. 1 hour left. It's time to announce who's the next bachelor, and the next bachelor, no one surprised it, is Zach. Zach is our next bachelor. Yeah, I must say Zach was the typical. I kind of wanted someone different, but I'm also okay with that because we already watched The Bachelor for the Bachelorette. We already watched The Bachelor for the ladies. We want to get to know the lady, and whoever gonna become our favorite will be our bachelor. That's why we watch The Bachelor. Nobody really care about The Bachelor. Whoever we find love at the end of the day, we are here for the ladies to watch them. So actually, the season starts right now. So they selected 5 ladies that he's gonna date. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be an entrance. And you know, they did what they usually do. They did that with Rachel Lindsay, they did that with Becca. They have some kind of live event that the season started right now. And this thing was a little bit different for other season because Zach is not the one who chose the first impression was. They gave the opportunity to people on Twitter to choose who they want to have like the first impression with. But this time they also add something else, like if you are the first impression rose, you are safe 9-1. But I assume Zach's still gonna have to give the first impression rose. And I'm so happy for the girl who wins. So we have 5 girls. We have Broccoli. I don't remember exactly what she did, what her intro was.
I'm originally from Texas, so I'm looking for any excuse to move back.
Okay.
So I hope you're that excuse.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
We have Brianna. She got a selfie. Cool. She took a selfie with Zach. And she hang him the picture, you know, those Insta picture.
Cameras.
No, wait, hold on. Right here. All right, let's do this one.
And we have Bella. He said every morning you always think of Bella, blah, blah, blah.
My name's Bailey. So when you wake up in the morning, say this to yourself. On the daily, I'm going to be thinking of Bailey.
Okay.
That was she have some kind of catchphrase. And we have Kat.
Hello. Oh, okay. Well, I'm Kat.
And we have Christina.
It's not him, but it's us.
I'm Christina from Nashville, Tennessee.
Those are the 5 girls. Among the 5 girls, 3 are blonde. And we have like one. Brianna is a black girl. And Bailey, I don't know if she's blonde or brunette. And I love Brianna as soon as she can. And Twitter vote, and Brianna was the first impression vote. By Twitter, she's so cute. Oh, I can't wait. I'm just glad to see a representation. Us like black girl, when we see the representation, we think what Bachelor gave us. We see the representation. A black girl getting the first role, even if it's not for Zach, for the stats of Bachelor Nation, the people who are watching the show choose her. I am happy for that. I am happy she gets saved. She's not gonna be eliminated night 1. No, that I don't think she was gonna go home on night 1. Did you see her? Check again. So she's safe for night 1. This department, you can just come, sweat and everything. She's no, I'm still gonna do my best.
So, you know, you might want to just skip the dress. You can wear a real comfy hoodie, bring some nice slippers. Trust me.
No, I still have to do the most.
It's going to be a long night, believe me. Well, Bachelor.
Let's still gonna get well prepared. Good job, Yana. You study. You know this game. You know what you're doing. I'm so proud of you for getting the first one. And she got some fun time with Zach a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, you know, the Bachelor is always like, they have the word choosing the Bachelor. During all that time, even during Gabby's section with Eric, all I wanted to know, give us an update with Rachel and Evan. Where is Rachel? Rachel disappeared from the show. Her family is still in the audience. Everybody is still in the audience. Rachel disappeared with Evan. Nobody knows where they went. They went somewhere. We want to find out. That was such a good show overall. I came into this live, I think it's going to be another boring end of the season. I'm leaving so happy over all content that at least one of the Bachelorette made it. Hopefully Gabby and Eric last. Yeah, I just want everyone to be happy, and I'm just so happy for Rachel and Evan. I'm way too happy for Evan and Rachel than Gabby and Eric who got fiancé. I don't know. I'm just happy, you know. Rachel, I criticized Rachel a lot during the whole season about her decision. I'm like pushing the engagement so hard instead of choosing a partner for life. I'm like, yeah, I criticize her. Hopefully, with no pressure of the show, she will actually make decisions that lead her to like a better place. Not that she make bad decisions. I say in the show she was overwhelmed by the show, Hopefully she's doing well, whether it's with Evan or not Evan. Hopefully with Evan. Thank you so much for watching the. I want to keep talking forever, but it's gonna be so freaking hard to edit this show. I'm so glad I got this season of the 2 Bachelor. It wasn't easy, but we made it. Paradise start next week. I was debating whether or not I'm gonna do Paradise because I'm exhausted with a full-time job and a gap in the video. It's harder. And I wanted to say, please, I try to grow this channel. Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate you liking and subscribe my video. It gave me confidence to keep doing this. I will feel like I'm not just wasting my time to edit those long videos. I would love for people to like and subscribe and comment also. Thank you so much. I want to keep talking. Like I said, I really did enjoy this season. I really enjoyed the final season. All I care about, happy for you Gabby, happy for you Eric. I just want to know where is Rachel and Evan. Thank you so much. See you next week in Bachelor in Paradise. Yeah.
And I was just wondering if you wanted to maybe get out here and just
Nothing more.